the undersigned clerk read the statement of the open meeting law.
Roll call. Mr. George.
Here.
Mr. Young.
Here.
Mr. Hanson. Here. Here. All of the following items will be approved by one vote unless any board member desires to vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of discussion, consideration, and approval of the following items 4A through 4L.
I'll move we approve.
I'll second.
A motion and a second. How you vote, John?
Yes.
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 Item 5, other reports. Principal report. Well, superintendent report. Put them in reverse order there.
See if you're paying attention. All right, looking at our finances, as you can see in our general fund, our expenditures are up $278,000. Most of that's obviously the increase in our payroll. Our revenue is up so far as year to date, $688,000, and we're still collecting our ad valorem money. Gross production is down yet again another month, so cut in half. So we're still reading at 26,000, where the year before it was 53. So that trend is not a very positive trend for us. But money-wise, we're sitting okay financially right now. Child nutrition. If you look at what we're seeing there, obviously we are spending. If you remember last year. If you're looking at the expenditures last year, we moved all the expenditures to the general fund. This year we're still paying right now out of child nutrition, so of course the expenditures are showing that they're going to be up. But just kind of keep in mind, if you add in last year what we did and we include the 2 months we paid from our general fund, that total should be $93,000 on expenditures. If you add in the 1 month of February from this year, it's $98,000. So just up just a little bit on expenditures. A lot of that's increase in kids eating. And if you look at our revenue, you see our revenue is up $18,000. So what you're seeing here is last year, where at the time we were showing a loss of $33,000. Right now we're only showing a loss of $20,000. So still a loss, but we have closed that gap a little bit. Looking at our building fund, our expenditures are down. Our revenue is up $77,000. Any questions on the finances there?
On that child nutrition fund, do you expect that gap to get closer, or are you about where you're?
Looking at what I've seen, I think we're about
Where you're at?
About where we're at. Yes. So the gap's not. I mean, we're still losing every time a paid kid eats.
Yeah.
I mean, we're down $1. We lose $1.15 right around there every time a paid kid eats.
Are you still doing the breakfast?
But we break even or make a little on breakfast. Yeah, we're not at a losing standpoint there. We set that at our break-even point, so we're not losing there.
So long as our general fund can stand it, I don't see what.
One thing I've talked with our auditors about and our treasurer about is a lot of schools have done away with the child nutrition fund and put it in the general fund. And so at the end of the year, that's something we're going to look at. We'll still track it. It's still going to have a special child nutrition code, but instead of playing a juggling game of paying this much out of child nutrition, this much out of general, we'll just put it all in general, and all that money will go there, and we'll just tag it, so then you'll see exactly. Because I mean, what's showing here is just meal costs. It's not, like our cook's cost. It's not any of those kind of costs. So that's even more that we're losing out of there. But it'd just be easier to paint that picture if it's all coming out of one fund.
It doesn't look good to show a loss anywhere. I don't care what you're doing, but there's a reason for it.
Right.
And as long as you can legally pay that stuff out of general fund, which you can, and I don't see why it would be best just to do away with it.
Just do away and put it all, and that's what we're looking at doing, but we're gonna wait till the end of this fiscal year to do it, so. Obviously, we're starting April 1st, so we're in full swing of testing mode right now, so they were hitting the computers today, so that's gonna go all through April. Trying to get all that done. As far as the bond, you see the brick on the table, that's the brick that we're looking at using for the field house. And then we've got the pad scheduled to be poured up here on Thursday, but then we see it Wednesday, there's a chance of rain. So it may not happen, but right now the pad's scheduled to be poured, and that's the majority of the pad up here. We still have a little bit more pad to create before we can continue on north. You see that we started creating the pad for the entrance. So as soon as we get that built up, they'll be able to finish that.
They won't pour everything at once.
No, they'll pour everything that you can see with a blue tarp on it in the rebar, which is all the safe room and probably half that media center, or maybe a little over half. But they should have that set up ready to go, hopefully Thursday. And then they'll move down there to the football field house and get that set up while we're finishing the pad.
It'll take them a while to work around all the
So-
pipes that fill.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know why we created a pad with all those pipes out there. It seems like we dug it all up again.
that's exactly right. That's what I've never understood. You gotta go through a compaction test and then you come back and you dig everything up and you lose everything you had.
Yeah.
Especially with that much plumbing.
That's
down
exactly
there.
There's a
right.
lot of plumbing, so they should be done hopefully here at the end of this week, and we'll be back down there while we finish this entrance pad. So the roof, you can see the roof has started. They started framing up on the gym. Get that moving. One thing to take note, one thing we are going to do that I think is a positive thing for our community and our kids is, since we do have the money in our general fund, we're going to look at buying all the school supplies needed instead of sending out a supply list. I'm trying to get together how much that's going to cost. I'm not talking book bags, tennis shoes, that kind of thing. I'm talking pencils, notebooks, paper, crowns, markers, all that kind of stuff.
How are you going to disperse that?
It will be dispersed and kept on a classroom basis. Now, obviously, the markers and crowns can't be sent home at the end of the year. We'll have to pick it up because if you pay it out of general fund, we can't gift it to the kids. So it's going to be classroom supply set. So, we'll divvy up. Now, the pencils, and we haven't set a for sure number on this, but the kids will get X number of pencils to use. We're not going to have 1,000 pencils a year. Like, they're not going to get a new one every day.
That was my question,
So-
is are you gonna be able to monitor this too? They just don't come in and grab a handful of pencils?
Right. So at the beginning of the year, the kids will get like a dozen pencils, and that's supposed to last them a year. And if it doesn't, then they'll have to replenish their own. And we're not going to buy mechanical pencils. It's going to be the regular number 2 pencils. So if they want fancy stuff, they're going to have to do it. No, there'll be a limit on what we hand out. Obviously, with the crowns and the glue and all that stuff, will be a classroom set to where at the end of the year we'll have to pick up. It won't be something they get to take home. But it'll hopefully cut down on how much parents are having to shell out to bring.
Teacher's gonna have to police that every day when they go home, leave your pencil here.
No, now the pencils they'll get to take, because a pencil is they're going to use it up.
disposable items.
They're going to use it up.
But in 12 days, if they take a pencil home every day and they don't have a pencil,
Well, then that's gonna be their
That's going to be on
problem.
them. Their parents are going to have to replenish
Yeah.
it. So, when I was a teacher and then a principal, I told my teachers they can have a couple of pencils on their desk, and if a kid needed a pencil, turn in a phone, they get a pencil, and then at the end of the class, return the pencil and pick up the phone if we get to that point. But, it's no different than now.
Yeah.
Parents buy pencils, and then, a kid will show up to class without a pencil. It's just, hopefully this will help save a little for the parents side of it. And something that we can afford to do right now. And one thing we'll get down in here later, so I'm not going to talk much about it, but at 5:30 on April 30th is the regional meeting. So if you're wanting to go, I have to get us registered. So let me know if you want to attend. I've got to get us registered.
I'll be out of town, I can't go. I can tell you that right now.
April 30th,
You're in
I'll go.
April 30th, so I've got to get us registered. No. Okay. And that's all I've got. Any questions or anything?
Okay. Vote to approve or not to approve to amend board policies 6A and 6B.
This is our tobacco and wellness policy, two different policies. These are the policies we needed to update to stay in compliant with our child nutrition audit.
I'll move to approve policy 6A and 6B.
Second.
Motion and a second, I'll vote yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Vote to approve or not to approve the superintendent and one or more board members to attend the OSSBA Region 2 meeting at Buffalo, Oklahoma on Tuesday, April 30th, 2019.
I'll move.
Second.
Motion second, how you vote, John?
Yes.
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 Vote to approve or not to approve the contract for web hosting license and service agreement with Gabbard Communications at 2019-20 school year.
It's the company that provides us our website that we currently use.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion second, how you vote, Garrett?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Discussion and possible action to enter into a contract for special education testing with Alicia Myers for the remainder of the 18-19 school year.
I'll move.
Second.
A motion, a second, I'll vote yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Discussion and possible action to purchase lockers.
These are the lockers for the remaining locker rooms. You can send a picture around if you'd like to see them. The lowest bid was from Bunch and Sexton, and it was $28,395 for us with lockers. This is for the athletic field house and the basketball, junior high locker rooms.
I'll move we accept the Bunch and Sexton bid, $28,395.
Second.
Motion and a second, I'll vote yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Discussion and possible action to purchase a new Suburban.
We got two quotes here. The first one is from Pete Eischen for $44,860, and then from Croft at $44,105, which was the lowest. $44,105 from Croft.
Move we accept the crop bid, $44,105.
Second.
Motion and second, how you vote, John?
Yes.
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 Discussion and possible action to purchase rubber flooring for the field house in Waynoka.
Remember, this is something we took out of our original bond. That was $69,000 and some change. We got a couple more companies and looked at different things. The rubber you see in the middle of the table is the rubber from Apex Flooring, which is the lowest bid with a $38,200. The next one would have been for $43,560, the next closest. But that's what the rubber looks like. It's just going to be interlocking tiles.
Where if you have a damaged tile, you can pull it up and replace it.
Does it glue down or anything, or just sit there?
It does. But that's Apex Flooring at $38,200 was the lowest.
I'll make the motion to approve the bid from Apex Flooring. Second.
Motion second, I'll vote yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Proposed executive session discuss the following personnel decisions in compliance with 25 OS Section 307B1.
Do we need that?
Not unless you guys want to talk about it.
I don't think so. All right. Okay. Vote to, moving on to item 17, vote to employ or not to employ temporary certified teachers for 2019-20 school year.
Okay, this is for Hannah Guthrie that we're looking at hiring to be a certified teacher. And she'll also assist us in coaching, so I recommend that we hire Hannah Guthrie.
I'll make the motion that we hire Hannah Guthrie.
Second.
A motion second. How you vote, Rick?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Vote to rehire or not to rehire certified career classroom teachers on attachment A for the 2019-20 school year.
I recommend that we employ those teachers on attachment A.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion is second. I'll vote yes.
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 Okay, vote to employ or not to employ Bo Westfall as driver's
You missed
education.
one.
Oh, okay. Vote to rehire or not to rehire certified temporary classroom teachers listed on attachment B.
Second.
I'll vote, my motion second, I'll vote yes.
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 Now vote to employ or not to employ Bo Westfall as driver's education teacher for summer 2019.
I'll make the motion, we hire Bo Westfall.
Second.
Motion second. How you vote, John?
Yes.
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 Any new business?
I have no new business at this time.
Need a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion, we adjourn.
Second.
I'll vote yes.
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 That well made 65